Okay, so the messenger bag. That silhouette is a silhouette that a lot of people say, oh, you have to have one, especially if you're that person that is always traveling, always on the go, always on a commute, maybe a brand new mom, you know, somebody that just had their first baby or second or third baby. They will so appreciate this because now you get to be hands-free if you want, or use it over the shoulder if you'd like to do that as well. This one comes with the hardware, so really pretty, which by the way, you can remove as well. Let's take a look at your options today. This is the Day of the Dead, which is a celebration of life. And I love that those butterflies almost look like florals on that sugar skull. So very, very, like she's wearing flowers in her hair. Very pretty. We have it available for you in that tie-dye lavender. 40 remaining, okay? And then your final option right in front of Bhaskar is your Garden Panther. $50 savings. It's already 5-star rated. This is $791,159. Bhaskar, comparable retail. And remember, we always choose the lowest price we get back is $234. We're at a clearance price of $149.99.
You know, it's an incredible price, and the fact that it's shipping free and you can get it home, and this is beautiful. I mean, by the way, let's take a moment and look at this bag in the middle for a second, because this one, there's nothing inside. I keep talking about the character of our leather, the fact that we use top grain cowhide, and this is what you're seeing with this handbag. It's a soft bag, and it's standing by itself. Look at that. I mean, it's literally is standing by itself. And if I put it down, this is the bag. That's your leather. It's soft, it's supple, it's really just scrumptious, and yet when you put it up, that's your leather, that's your character. I mean, it holds its structure. Yeah. That's a sign of top grain cowhide. Absolutely. This is where my mom would never let me compromise. I mean, she would literally, old school way, take my hand and boom. If I even think, even
or give you the side eye, the stink eye that moms are so good at. We just give you the little side eye. But, so very different from anything Anuschka makes to be able to have that fun tie-dye too, right?
Oh, the tie-dye, yeah. I mean, so, you know, what was so much fun about creating the tie-dye was we literally did that old school way of creating tie-dye. I mean, first of all, I got to travel to Jamaica with my son, and we created tie-dye t-shirts for ourselves, and then he's like, Dad, why don't you ever do tie-dye with the leather? So literally this idea comes from well, now he's 9, he was 8 years old back then. And we go back to our workshop, and we literally took our leather, we tied it up just like you would do with a t-shirt. Cool. And we did that entire tie-dye process. And we had to do it in layers and slowly because we wanted the color to literally like seep into the leather and just complete that entire story. And in this lavender, it looks stunning. I mean, this lavender tie-dye looks absolutely stunning.
You know what it looks like when you're looking into a gemstone or a kaleidoscope and you just see like all of those bits of sunshine popping through that beautiful purple. It's so pretty. $50 to get it home. This is why we love FlexPay, because that's for anybody shopping with us right now. You pay the first $50, you get it home. And the hobo, that that north-south kind of style where it's just a little bit, you know, taller. You know, it's just so easy to navigate whether you want to wear it as a shoulder bag or you want to throw it over your body. 8.5 inches to 18 inches on this strap, by the way, and it is adjustable. You want to take the tour on the inside on this one?
Let's do that, because you know what's great about it is that you've got the zipper across the top, so nothing's going to topple out and fall out and just be all over the table. That won't happen. You've got enough pockets inside to keep you organized. So zippered pocket on the back wall along with that slip pocket. There you can see that white Anuschka leather peeping at you. Then you've got the multi-purpose pockets on the opposite wall. And again, the lining is fitted perfectly inside. And yes, there is always a key fob inside, or the key leash as I like calling it. You also get the external key fob, which is a removable key charm. So it comes off and it looks absolutely beautiful. It has that Anuschka logo on it, so you can hang it, you can just decorate your handbag with it, you can put your keys on it. The back has a full-length zippered pocket. We love doing that, so that whether you want to reach for your sunglasses, your wallet, if you're traveling, you've got your passports, everything is safe and secure. You've got this slip pocket right in front of that, which is great for your phones. If you do not want to keep your phone in there, that's fine too. Use it for your lip gloss, use it for your sunglasses or readers.
That's right.
Things you need quick access to. And that's what makes this handbag so perfect, that it gives you all that room. It has that nice north-south structure. And when you see the shoulder strap, we've used a slightly wider shoulder strap with this.
That's right, I noticed that.
And that gives it an even more comfortable, you know, feeling. When you have it over your shoulder and you've got that arm around it and you're just holding it, I mean, it balances itself. You know, there are handbags that tend to slip off your shoulder. There are handbags that they don't feel balanced.
I have a bag like that.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, I've not gotten rid of it it because it's so beautiful, but it is so annoying. I never want to use it.
Every time you want to use it, you're like,
absolutely,
let it be. You know?
Yeah, you keep it because you're like, I paid good money. I don't want to, but you're right. It's so uncomfortable.
So that's, again, simple things that my mom makes me think about, because you've got to wear it, you've got to use it. I mean, we are not creating handbags for you to decorate your home with. We are creating handbags for you to wear and find functionality out of it, while, of course, looking beautiful and charming every single day. But, that's why when you create this handbag, we want to make sure that you can easily access your things, whether it's your lip gloss, your pills, your keys, your hand lotions. Everything fits in perfectly. A full-size tablet fits in there.
Oh,
that phone, by the way, would fit into the outside pocket easily as well. So you've got all those options of using different pockets, different compartments, and that's what gives you all the options that you need.
Oh, you're not kidding.
What I like about the top zip also is that it has that extra leather on the top. That's what gives it that opening. So you're not struggling, it's not pinching at the end.
So smart.
All those little tiny details that we don't think of, but that's what makes a bag a good bag versus looks good, but nah, not so usable. That's where it all lies.
Where the rubber hits the road.
Attention to the details.
Absolutely. Excuse me. 25 remaining. If you love that lavender tie-dye, so you've got to be quick on that one. I think too, excuse me, for anybody that loves Anuschka, this is so different and this is so unique, but you're still getting those hand touches, hand cut, hand painted, and all of that love and attention to detail, and hand signed, by the way.
Absolutely. I mean, no two tie-dye can ever be the same, because every piece is literally done by hand. This is not stamped, this is not airbrushed, this is not hand-created. Sorry, these are all hand-created, these are not machine-created. And that's what makes every piece so different. Now, looking at the Panther, for example, while, the tie-dye was done in the old school way where you're tying the leather, this is done more of our classic way. I love this taupey background, and it's almost like an olive taupe background.
It is.
And I like the pops of this magnolia, the soft whites and the deep reds and pinks coming through. And look at those green eyes, the emerald green eyes of that Black Panther looks absolutely gorgeous. To imagine that an artisan sat with this handbag and painted every bit of it from stitch to stitch. This literally started white. The leather used to be white, and every bit